They done woke her up. They done woke her up. I've been feeling like a bad bitch all day. Let's go. My enemies want to come out and play. Let's go. They say Red Bull will give you wings. Honey, listen. So the spirituality. So I had to come out like that for a reason, y'all. All right? Because I've been letting things that used to be roadblocks rise up. And sometimes, during this whole ascension process, those inner demons come back up and try to raise their head for one last time. But not today, not today, not today, not today. Because I come too far. I come too far to let past insecurities with me right now, okay? And see, somebody need to hear this, okay? Somebody need to hear this because, I could have laid in bed, right? Thinking about all this crap. Thinking about it getting me down, or whatever. Whatever. But enemy, not today, okay? Because you will not get in the way of the message that spirit is pushing me to give, all right? And if you don't know, you don't know, all right? And when it's time for you to know, I'm sure you're going to glow with it. But listen, God used people who had impediments, okay? No, let me just, first of all, let me be vulnerable with y'all, okay? Because part of this journey is being authentic. So I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be as authentic as I can be, all right? It took me a long time to get on camera. It took me a long time to get over some things that was within me, that I let people have power over me, okay? My insecurities. It don't matter when you're spreading a message that's so important. Bump all that baseline, lower vibration-ish, okay? See, I was concerned about my lazy eye. And I'm sure all y'all done seen that I have a lazy eye. So something in me said, God is a God of synchronicities, this universe. And I had let that get in my way too long, all right? Not being able to look at people, have eye-to-eye contact because I'm worried if they see my lazy eye or whatever, okay? And when I get tired, it's more visible, okay? But I had this my whole life, and I'm about to be, 50 years old and still worrying about some baseline level shit? Nah, enemy, nah. That's why I had to come out like that. So in my research, I wanted to know what was the spiritual significance of a lazy eye, okay? Spirit motivated me. I ain't never looked that up, okay? But I did, and guess what I found? All right. There are 7 levels, 7 different things. Let me put on my spectacles, because, yeah, I got vision issues too, okay? I was born that way. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this one. All right. So, Moses had a speech impediment. I knew that one. Apostle Paul had poor eyesight. Okay. But both were central figures in God's plan. God used these individuals to highlight his grace and mercy, demonstrate its power, and show that seemingly broken or weak people can be used for great things. Samson was born with a limp. We all know the story of Samson, how he tore the temple down, okay? He was born with a limp, and he was blinded, okay? And he was able to use his final strength to bring down the temple of the Philistines, destroying the god Dagon. This demonstrates God's power. Oh, confirmation, Bert. Sorry. Again. This demonstrates God's power, that God's use of people with disabilities is His grace, His mercy, and love for all people. All right? And in this, people can see the strength within these people to be able to stand despite what is supposed to be a roadblock. No, we don't let that ish stumble us. We jump over that, okay? We jump over that because this is who we are. This is why we're the way showers. We're going to be given these things. We're going to be given these limitations to try to stop us. Or maybe before our assignment, we chose to be born that way, okay? Knowing that we are angelic beings of such perfection and beauty, but we chose to come down in a vessel. We chose to face these challenges within our vehicle because it creates strength and resilience. So, a person with a lazy eye, the spiritual significance is they have the ability of self-reflection of the journey of the inner path. They have duality between physical and spiritual worlds. Challenges in finding true clarity. Okay, that's just something that they have to, form. They have to, spirit helps them with clarity. Okay, and in this, they help other people. They have perspective to, so they have perspective and expanding vision for growth, okay? They have healing through patience and persistence. And hidden strengths and unseen potential, what does that say? Hidden strengths and unseen potential within. So hidden strengths and unseen potential within. I never thought, and there's one more thing. They're number 7, seeing beyond ordinary and sharing universal truths. I was born with a lazy eye. Never knew that it carried such a powerful significance. So it's something that I embrace, and I will not let it stop me or impede my message or shrink my spirit ever again. There are no limits because I'm a no-limit soldier in the spiritual warfare. Peace, fam. So bottom line, for those of you out there that feel like it's distracting from my message because of my lazy eye, then the message is not for you, baby. It's not for you. Because you're more worried about lower or baseline things. You're missing the whole point about the message. You're not ready yet. Go do whatever you need to do, some inner healing or whatever. If I'm reflecting something in you that hurts you enough to try to post things that you feel will hurt me, I just need you to know that it only gives me more drive. It only lets me know that I'm on the right path. So I'm just sitting this here. Boop. Carry on. Because I'm going to carry on doing what I do. All right? Love you. Peace.